guys, me Jinxie, here to do my Amnesia the Dark Descent blog review thing. So, let's talk about the game. So for those of you who do not know what Amnesia the Dark Descent is, Amnesia the Dark Descent is basically a horror survival adventure game, which is made by the same demented people that brought us the Penumbra series. In Amnesia, you follow the story of this guy named Daniel, who can't remember anything but his name, that he lives in Mayfair, London, and that something really dark and very vicious is chasing after him. And, you play through the tutorial, and you find out that, read this note, and you learn about this guy named Alexander, the Lord of the Castle, who apparently made you do, or you did something with him so crazy horrible that you made yourself forget everything, so you could go down into the inner sanctum that he's holed up in and kill him. Not much reason is given after that, and then the only other thing it states is about the shadow and how it's trying to eat your soul, etc. So, this game, pretty awesome. A lot of people didn't like the game because of the whole no weapons thing. I love that part. I think that the whole no weapons, fending on your own thing made the game really realistic and really put you in the mindset of this guy named Daniel from London who doesn't really know how to defend himself or fight. He's probably just some he's just some weak architect who doesn't know what's going on. Like Gordon Freeman, but not as awesome. I mean, I liked how the game basically made you have to think and always have an escape route instead of relying on a gun or something. It's not like Left 4 Dead or Dead Space where you can just be like, what? Necromorph? Bang, 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 bang! It's like, what? Noise? What? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Run! Run, Daniel! Run faster! That's basically how it goes in Amnesia. You yell and you scream and you freak out and you panic. Which is fun for some people. And then the game itself, like the whole storyline of you being just this random guy who wakes up in this old abandoned castle in Russia. Awesome. I think it's Prussia actually, but whatever. It's kind of awesome. I don't know about you guys, but I've always had that paranoia fear when you wake up in the morning and you're like, where am I again? And you have that split second fear that like you're in amnesia situation and you're like, oh my god, I need my tinder boxes. Speaking of tinder boxes, I like how the game wasn't just a health-based thing. I really, really liked how they had that whole insanity meter too. Because I don't know about you guys, but when I first started playing video games, health was like a big thing for me. I always made sure my health bar was high, no matter what. So playing a game where I had to sacrifice my health and actually constantly walk on dangerous ground, constantly risking losing a lot of sanity to get dead, very scary, made things very tense for me. So I'd be walking around and I would always have like lantern out, always looking for tinder boxes. Tinder boxes were my thing. So was lantern oil. Yeah. So that whole insanity and darkness, sanity and light thing, really cool. I really appreciated that. It was pretty neat. I also like the physics of the game. The physics had like being able to pick up the object and like move it around and go like whoa and stuff. Pretty cool. I know when I first got the game, I was like picking up all these boxes and stuff and like placing them and making forts and stuff, and I was like, man, I wish I had this in Oblivion. Could have made like my house decorating skills so much better. Spent less time trying to put that book on the bookshelf. You know what I mean. So, yeah, like the physics. Physics were awesome. Then the graphics of the game were fair. I mean, they weren't, oh my god, amazing like Alice the Madness Returns, but they were nice. They were good. And then there's the whole storyline thing for Amnesia. I already talked about how it's really realistic and really like puts you in Daniel's mind, but I mean, just the entire storyline. I know I'm gonna end up spoiling it a little bit, but just the whole storyline of the game, from being this guy who you just don't know anything, and you're just all you know is that you have to go into the inner sanctum and kill this guy you don't even know. It's like really confusing and intense and, you know, anxious. It's really nice. The only one of the other things that I didn't like though about the story was really long pauses in between when you got story and then solving puzzles. Some people like that. I didn't, especially because sometimes I would get confused on the puzzle. I would have no idea what it would want me to do. I would just stand there and walk around in circles and be like, "What do you want from me? What do you want from me?" Just walking around in circles like, "Oh my god." And then freaking out at that one part where the flappy jaws are patrolling the corridors and stuff, and freaking out because every time I'd run into them, I think I was doing something wrong, and I'd be like, no! So I would spend like hours on this one part, just trying to figure out what to do. So I'd be bored out of my mind, not with no story, no diary pages, and have no clue what to do. At all. Like, at all. You can't even, like, it really sucked too when I would save the game, come back later, and like a day or two when I finally got my wits back, come back, and then I just forgot what I was supposed to be doing. You know, you check the diary page and it gives like a general layabout, but you have no idea how to go about doing what it wants you to do. So then you have to like feel like a loser because you have to look up a wiki page on what you're supposed to be doing. And it sucks. Yeah, it sucks. But yeah, I really didn't like that long pause between story. And then that whole orb concept, it sucked. I hated the orb story. I don't know. Maybe some people liked it. I thought it was really, really, really dumb. It was my thing. Then there was Agrippa. Don't even get me started on Agrippa. He makes me mad. Like, the game was good. The game was terrifying. And then Agrippa shows up, and I'm like, what is this old, decrepit, crazy zombie thing doing hanging here off the wall? What is this? And then then it's like, what? What do you want from me? And it's just really took away from the scary, because whenever something bad would happen, or, you know, whatever, you know, I'd get lost or confused or scared in some other puzzle room or something, I'd just run back to Agrippa and be comforted by his forever perpetual ramblings about the same story over and over again. So it kind of made the room seem like a safe room. So I just really wasn't afraid as much. It just took away from the scary. Although it kind of did help, I mean, the overall end of the game, but I mean, it kind of took away from the scary. Then we have the whole, the reason why the game is scary. Now, I know the graphics are pretty creepy. I mean, like how you get insane, and then, you know, the graphics be all like wonky, and then, you know, the monsters were pretty creepy looking. But I mean, I think the only reason this game was scary was because of the soundtrack and the music and the sound effects. Seriously. Only reason this game was at all scary. At all. The music was thrilling and suspenseful and like really, really well done. And even the sound effects from the monsters, I mean, they were terrifying. You'd hear it and you'd go, what the hell was that? And then you just start running. You don't even know what it is. You just want to get the hell out of there. How it made me feel. It's really how it made me feel. And I mean, some of the music, like for the black room with the fountain and the creepy baby doll thing, beautiful. Beautiful music. Really creepy. Made me freak out. Pretty awesome. So, I mean, the game overall, scariness-wise, pretty scary. I mean, this is coming, though, from a horror virgin. I don't even watch, like, horror movies. I've never really played horror games before. So, to me, I'm terrified. Terrified like mad. But the only reason I thought it was scary, though, was the music. I mean, if I had turned all that stuff off, I'm pretty sure I would have been okay. Then, this gameplay. I mean, come on, man. Get lost for hours and hours, have no idea what to do. Don't get me started. It's like you run out of tinder boxes or lantern oil. Then what are you gonna do? Sit alone in the darkness and go crazy? Sucks. Really sucks. Then there's replay value. Can't really pick up this game and play it again. I mean, maybe some people could do this, but not me. I don't think I could pick up Amnesia and start playing it all over again unless I had a really good reason to, or I had friends over. Because I mean, once you play the game, I mean, like, there's no real reason to go back and play it. It's not like you can get achievements or something. I mean, I guess there is the purpose of unlocking the other endings, but I mean, it's not like Dead Space where you can just like shooting things. It's more like run and hide. You already know what to do. It's kind of taking the luster away, I feel. Playing this game with others, pretty awesome. I know it's a horror game and you're not supposed to play with other people. It takes with the fear factor. But it's really awesome listening to your best friends sit there and like piss themselves while they're playing this game or for the first time they see Mr. Face. Really funny, really awesome. I highly recommend it. Great pastime. Now I know Amnesia also has all this downloaded content, which is pretty cool. They got like Justine, Corruption, Dreams. I don't know. I haven't heard about all of them, but I heard that there's like a bunch of new stuff out for Amnesia downloaded content, which doesn't go for the storyline like with Amnesia. They're basically different storylines, but the same Amnesia universe. Oh God, it's dark. I'm scared. Okay, we're good now. But it's basically the same Amnesia universe and stuff. Pretty awesome. Pretty cool. I don't know if you'd consider that part of the game, replay value. I don't know. But, yeah. So, overall, if I had to give this game a rating, out of 5 stars, 3.5. I mean, the only reason the game was scary was because of the music. The storyline was awesome. Really creepy, really amazing, except for Agrippa. And, it really had its down points. Gameplay was cool. Amazing, gripping, thrilling, really brought you into the whole universe, but, I mean, you don't know what was going on, you're stupid. No chance. Got no chance of survival in Amnesia. Then, replay value, not really high. I mean, there's downloaded content, but I mean, and then you got multiplayer, which isn't really suggested, but I mean, you can play with your friends on like Skype conversations and stuff, and like freak out, or watch them play, and you can both freak out and priddle yourselves. Pretty fun. Yeah, so 3.5 out of 5 stars. It's great. It's awesome. Could have been better. Really scary, but also not so scary. Good game. Can't play it again. Awesome physics. Rage at confusion. That's about it. So, yeah, I really enjoyed the game. I suggest it for anyone. I just don't suggest actually like buying the case and box and stuff because it's just gonna sit on your desk and collect space. So just buy it on Steam. I suggest playing it. Really scary. Make sure you play at night, like it is now. Headphones in, by yourself. Do it like a man. Great game. I highly recommend. That's all for my review on Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Click the link here to check out the review blog, hopefully, if it's on the website. I don't know yet. Click the box up here to see, the 2 videos I have up of me playing Amnesia and crying. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next review. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and comment, guys. Bye.